Guys, we'll do the usual embargo please for 10:30 this evening. We'll take a couple of questions from Spanish media before that embargo. Show of hands for the questions, please. And name and organisation, please, for the questions.
Yeah, good afternoon, Pep. James Cooper from Sky. You've had a really good week, 2 good wins, and now you've had an apology from Yaya Toure too. Does that change anything? Is he now back in your plans because he said sorry?
I spoke, good morning, I spoke with Yaya today, so of course it's a private conversation. So I know what happened, what he says, and of course it's so important for Manchester City. At the end, it's the most important thing. And of course for Yaya, who appreciate and know him from a long time ago.
Can you turn the speakers up? Or sorry, we had trouble hearing you. Sorry. I mean, you've worked with him extensively before. Does he have the ability to play his way back into your plans?
Did you understand what I said before? No? Is the... Hello?
Could you,
now is right?
I think
now?
It's more the speakers that we can't... You're speaking fine, but the microphone's...
Did you hear me? Yeah? Now?
We can all hear you.
Yeah, we've got to ask the question.
No? No, it's better? No?
Yeah. Do you want me to ask again? Or
Give me the microphone.
Yeah, that might be easier.
I said, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, it might be easier.
Okay, let's test it again.
Yeah, no.
Audio? Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Go again.
Yeah, good, perfect. No, I said I spoke with Yaya this morning, and of course a private what we spoke, and of course I read what he wrote, and that's all. It's of course it's a good news for Manchester City. At the end, it's the most important thing, and for Yaya as well.
How pleased are you that situation has been resolved? 'Cause
Yaya is in all our meetings, is all in our training sessions, so you knew the situations, you know the situation, nothing changed.
Pep, Ian Irving from Premier League Productions. Considering that Yaya said what he said and he's back in your plans, just how much of a job has he got to get his way into your team, considering how well your midfield's been playing?
Listen, I answered about Yaya, I don't answer anymore, so I spoke with him, it was good, and that's all. So now it's focusing Middlesbrough, and you know the situation.
Pep, before you came to England, you spoke to Karanka. Do you get on very well with him? What's your relationship with him?
No, when we were football players, we play against us, and after he was an assistant coach in Real Madrid, and that's all. We don't meet each other too much, to just respect a lot what he has done here in England, in Middlesbrough, because I know how difficult must be to go the Championship to the Premier League, and he did really well. He's making really well, so that's all.
But he said last year that you rang him and spoke to him about what life in England was like. Was that very helpful in terms of you coming here?
He helped me to me?
He said last year, he gave an interview last year where he said that you'd been in touch with him and asked him about England and what England was like. Was that very instructive for you?
Yeah, I appreciate all the advices, and good and wrong and bad advices. So but what I learn every day from my players, for every game from the Premier League, and I try to learn for everybody, and but especially from my players. It's what I learned the most.
Pep, do you feel that expectations have been raised ahead of this game now after that performance against Barcelona?
But in the first half, I don't think so. When we analyze the result, in that game happened a lot of things, and of course we analyze the result. So it was good for us, but that's all. So of course it was important for our position in the group, because now we are in better position than before, and it's in our hands to win one game and qualify. That is what I want from the beginning. How tough would be after the draw, and but I don't know what it would mean in the future. So I don't know. Of course, it's important when we beat the best team in the world. And when I say the best team in the world, it's because they are the best team in the world, and to beat them. So I know how difficult it is, because they demanding. To beat them, they demanding a lot. They demanding to achieve another level in our mental and our game, and that's why I'm satisfied. But it just, unfortunately, we are not ready in the 80-finals, and of course now we have to focus in the Premier League.
With Middlesbrough, it's a different challenge. They have Negredo as well, who was here, a player you know. What have you made of his time at Middlesbrough?
So I know Negredo, how good he was when he arrived in the first part of the season. It was outstanding what he did, and after the injury, he had a little bit problems. Now he's come back here in England and he's doing well. But the team, I saw the game in London against Arsenal, and I was really impressed how good defend. In the first half, it was unfair the result because they had 3 or 4 clear chances to score a goal. So I know how difficult it is to go to the Emirates Stadium in Arsenal in London and take points, and they did it. I just spoke with the team. It will be so tough, and after Champions League, our mental effort in a game against Barcelona and physical effort, I know immediately how tough it will be. It happened against Southampton when we came back from Barcelona. It happened with Arsenal when he didn't win to Middlesbrough after Champions League games. But we cannot forget the last games in Premier League. We won in West Brom, but the other was not good here against Southampton and Everton. So that's why you have to be focused for the last game before the national break, to be there and win again in the Premier League.
Hi Pep, Sam Lee from Goal. The latest book about how you've changed while you were at Bayern Munich from Marti Perona has been released this week. You talked about how you've changed at Bayern up until arriving in England. How do you think you have changed since you've arrived in England over the last few months?
So it would be a long. I know it's the right moment today to speak about that. Of course, I learn and change it because I am adjusting and adapting to my players. So when I'm talking about how changes, it's about the quality of my players, and I am still learning. So, and of course, and the opponents like Barcelona, they demanding a lot, and they put another level to try to win the game. You have to adapt. So I would like all the teams adapt to what I'm thinking, but sometimes it's not possible, and I have to adapt to that. But when I'm trying to adapting is the quality of my players, and of course the Premier League, how intense they are, how fight 90 minutes, 11 players, and how the transitions, and how 90 minutes is the game is almost never over, never done. So I'm sorry, still I'm in the process still to know myself and the team and the Premier League and many things.
Hi Pep, Andy Hampson from PA. Can I just ask about team news, please? How is everybody in terms of fitness this week, and particularly Fabian Delph, who seems to have been out for quite a while?
Yeah, Fabian, after the operation in Barcelona with Dr. Ramon Cugat, is going really well. When I speak with him, and the doctor said there's no pain at all, and he's happy, but he's still out and training alone. And Bakary today make the part is a little bit like this. Bakary is as well getting better. I think after the national team's break, he will be fit. So unfortunately, we have a marvelous medical department and physics department. You have 21, 22 players available. So that is fantastic in that period when normally there are a lot of injuries. All the people is working hard and a lot to be fit, all of them.
Vincent Company's, Ian from BBC Manchester. Vincent Company's been getting a lot closer to full fitness. Is tomorrow the type of game where you can give him a 90 minutes?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Still, I have to think this afternoon, after this marvelous press conference, think about it. Think about the team, speak a little bit with the physios, how is their conditions. The Barcelona game is always tough in the mental terms and physical, and that's why you have to decide. But yeah, have of course chance to play.
Okay, we'll take a couple of questions in Spanish. Okay.
Bona tarda, Pep. Dani Gil, de Mundo Deportivo. Demà tornes a trobar-te amb Víctor Valdés, un porter que ha passat per moments complicats els últims anys. Quin balanç fas de l'inici que ha tingut al Middlesbrough?
Seran una de les coses més maques que em podran passar tornar-lo a veure. Estic molt content que hagi tornat on es mereix. No es mereixia acabar la seva carrera d'aquella manera, amb les lesions, amb tot el que va passar. I estic molt content que torna a ser els meus èxits, els nostres èxits a Barcelona no haguessin sigut possibles sense el Víctor. Impossible. Un porter d'un nivell que en els moments importants sempre estava allà. Et feia la parada que et portava a la final de la Champions, et feia la parada que et portava a un altre nivell, un home de vestidor, persona honesta, res del que vàrem assolir durant anys hagués sigut possible sense la seva contribució. És un dels millors porters que he conegut, que em va ajudar a ser millor entrenador i que estic molt feliç de que torni a estar on es mereix.
So the question is about Victor Valdés. What can you tell us about his performance and recovering this level this season at Middlesbrough? So he's one of the best goalkeepers. I'm very happy he returned to his level. He didn't deserve to finish his career with all the injuries he had in the past. Our success at FC Barcelona wouldn't have happened without him. So he was always there in all the moments, important moments. Nothing we achieved there wouldn't have happened without him, so I'm very happy for him.
Aquí Pep, Antonio Fuente, Deportes 4. Enhorabuena por la victoria del martes. Después del partido nos sorprendió el incidente entre Messi y Arteta. Teniendo en cuenta lo tranquilo que parece Messi, quería saber qué opinión tiene usted acerca del incidente.
¿Viste el incidente?
No.
Pues yo hablé con Arteta.
¿Y qué le dijo?
Pues que es imposible. Le admira demasiado a los jugadores del Barcelona, a la institución, a Messi en este caso, y conociendo un poco a mí, que lo conozco, que es de las mejores personas que he conocido en mi vida, es imposible que pudiera haber un conflicto con otra maravillosa persona como Messi. Imposible. Si primero era Fernandinho, ahora es Arteta. A ver mañana quién será el que hubo el conflicto. A ver si lo acertáis finalmente.
So the question was, some media have published there was an alleged incident between Messi and Arteta in the tunnel after the match on Tuesday. Can you tell us what happened? I spoke to Arteta. It's impossible that happened. Arteta admires FC Barcelona and Messi a lot, so it's impossible that incident happened with Mikel Arteta.
So guys, we're running embargo, please, for 10:30 this evening.